All right, so we're back from hanging out with Chuck, getting the oil pan done. Now it's time to put the pan on the motor and get the motor back in the wagon so we can get it up on the lift and work at a normal height. Put a little weight in the front of the car so we're not bouncing it off the back.
One day we up, one day we down. One day we up, one day we down. One day we up, one day we down.
So there were some improvements by AJE to the subframe so far. All look to be really positive improvements, but they've caused us a couple of heartaches. Steering rack being moved almost 1 1/8 inches forward causes a steering shaft issues, causes some geometry in the steering rack itself and the alignment. They changed their motor mount installation to have rubber inserts. Rubber inserts don't work with our car. Our buddy Josh Smith's gonna be machining us some new metal bushings so we can put solid metal bushings inside of their motor mount. So we'll make a custom set. So you know what you do on a Saturday when you need some bushings made for a car? You just call your friend Josh Smith and head on over to his shop. Dude, look at this. We can make some shit on there.
Have you not seen that one yet?
No. You've invited me over here about 10 times and I haven't come.
Yeah, so that's the new latest and greatest. Fun is all fun.
Dude, that thing's incredible.
5-axis does all kinds of cool stuff.
I bet so. All kinds of neat things. Look at that.
Yeah, that's why I'm here to finish today.
Damn, well don't let me keep you.
Oh, you're good.
Dude, we can make some stuff in here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we make everything you could ever imagine. These are all, this all becomes Swedge-Wax parts.
Just little piece parts here and there. I say just little piece parts.
Just and then huge parts. So it'll do X, Y, Z, and B, and then 5-axis.
Okay, well on today's episode of What Won't Bolt Right Back Onto the Wagon after our wheelie incident, let's look at the turbos. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning in Denver, raced home on a flight and ran straight into the garage to start mocking up the hot side. With the changes to the subframe that AJE made, great improvements, but gosh darn it, they're right in the middle of our turbo exhaust. Let's take a look. So you'll see our wastegates, everything mounts up just fine, all of our tubing there. One small problem, AJE moved the subframe and strut mount. Frame mount used to be on the inside of the strut. Now it's on the outside, probably making the whole assembly a lot stronger, but sadly directly in line with our exhaust on both sides. We'll do some more mock-up, see how everything else is going together. What I thought was gonna be a couple-week job putting the car back together. No, we're gonna put it together and take it apart many times. All right, for the most part, right-hand side is aligned. You can see it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge running the exhaust. And not to mention, it's gonna be an even bigger challenge to service plugs. And it's a race car. If it was easy, everybody would do it.
inch, and then you could start.
Pie cut. So what are we doing, Chuck?
We're gonna run hood stack turbos.
Might be a little louder, but definitely has a cool factor. Yeah, so it didn't fit. Pipes are in the way. Don't want to run them on the inside. So the journey begins to rebuild the downpipes.